Bahalayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahar Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and the brothers teaching the truth and sincerity. What you see on there on the screen is a coronavirus real-time updates. We got the US. We're just focusing on the US. There's 106 deaths. It says deaths, right? Yeah. 106,000 deaths. That's how many people fucking die in a day. Natural causes. I mean, people had to go home. They had to go home to the spirit world. But thing I wanted to point out is when it's a real illness, a real bug, a real virus, it travels faster than that. It's been 2 months, man. It's been 2 months. If it was really that bad, the deaths would be at 1 million or something. Then, now we got reason to be alarmed. The reason why I'm saying this is because last night I was watching the Contagion. I think it was Contagion with what's her name? Gwyneth Paltrow. She was the fucking the first victim, one of the first victims. And my woman was like, when she died, she was like, "That's what she gets for being a whore." So that was kind of in spirit. But if you watch that movie, there is a lot of things that are going on similar to what's going on right now. And you can go ahead and chalk that up to predictive programming. And throw it in your face. That way when you do see it, it's like, I already seen that. And one way to prove that is the more you see something, the less you care about it. It's called normalcy bias. I was watching a clip of a bull rider from Mexico, because that's kind of how I grew up. I never rode no bulls continuously. I got on a couple, and it was fun. But this dude, he got hit he took a violent hit. He got knocked out and tossed off the bull like a rag doll. The first time I seen it, it kind of was like, I was like alarmed, right? So I saw it again. Second time wasn't that bad. Watched it about 4 or 5 times. But the last time I watched it, I was like, man, that's nothing. And these people are fucking idiots. There's a roundabout, motherfucker, where you can just go. Man, waiting for me to go, but that's alright. I'll go. But you ain't supposed to stop in no fucking roundabout. You have to get hit. But like I was saying, that movie Contagion. I think I'm fucking up the name of it. Contagion. Where this this reporter was trying to, and he was paid off too. This reporter was trying to get people to take some forsythia. It's a flower. But the thing is, if you get introduced to it and then you witness it a couple times, it's like nothing. Normalcy bias. So that scare happened, and then the dude was like, I'm feeling all the symptoms, take this Forsythia, or whatever the fuck that flower's called. And then he got so-called better because he said before he took it, if you see me tomorrow, it's because it worked. So, and then he made money off of that. So that's all it is. It's just people making money off of us. And we got these riots, like in that movie there was riots. Just like when the COVID-19 started, the epidemic that turned into a pandemic. Excuse me, so like it was March 13th, Friday the 13th. I think that was the week that followed the Passover. I'm pretty sure it was. But I remember it because they called me into a meeting. And I was like, this is going to be a good one. 4 o'clock, we went all the way till we clocked out around 5. Talking about COVID-19, what's it called? The presidential order, the executive orders, this, that, and it was real serious. It was a real serious tone. Like the Passover is real serious. So that's, and like in that movie, everything happened the same fucking way. First you hear about it, and then the shelves get bought out, and then there's no food for people that need it. And now we're in the riot part, but the only difference between the movie and now is they kind of fucking let some time pass by between things. A lot of days went by in that movie, and the one day that was they mentioned was 144. They mentioned that day. What's the motherfucking name? Matt Damon. Looks like a fucking bulldog. Chato. But anyways, that dude was like 144. Because they had a fucking lottery for the vaccinations. Who was going to take it first? If you were born on this date, if you were born on that date. So somehow the number 144 came out, and that was spiritual. So the similarities in that movie in real life was the pandemic. I mean, the epidemic turned into a pandemic. It spread by a bat. It came from China. This movie was legit, man. Straight up spiritual movie, man. Contagion. Damn, I'm gonna watch it again too. And I'm still waiting to go back to work. They said they were gonna have a fucking schedule, but all this that was Friday. We had a webinar, and that was Friday. And then Saturday, riots. Sunday, some more riots. And now we didn't get our schedule. It's pretty how's it, surreal. The word is surreal. That's pretty surreal. How that movie is playing out right now. And they didn't even get into the finance system of shit. Like what happens to your finances? Because people's 401ks are taking hits. I think my buddy lost about $1,500. No, something like that, like $3,000. He works with me. He's like my little mentor at work, and that goes into the order. You gotta have order in camp, and you gotta have order outside the world. In the world, if your friend's over you, you gotta listen to him or her, because they know what's up. Just like in the spiritual world, you know, there's angels watching us. When we get a little inclination to turn right or turn left, and we do it, and it's to our benefit. So there's a lot of similarities going on between that movie and what's going on right now. But about the finances, the gas prices went down because the oil barrels are cheap as fuck now. 2 months ago, gas was about $4, $3.89, I remember, something like that, maybe 4 something. I think it got to $4.20 one time. But now, and I'm right next to gas, it's $2.69 unleaded at Chevron, at the good gas station. But here's the thing about that: there's something called a financial financial contagion. Yes, I think it is contagion. So somebody knows about something, and then they start preparing for it, right? Like in the economy, there, and I'm in Kings County. There's a gas station in Lemoore. Always had his gas, and it had his gas like 1 month prior to the shutdown. Everybody was charging $3.80 something, $3.65, up to $4, but they were already charging $2.80, $2.65. How the fuck did they know? And Lemoore is a Navy town. Check that out. Man, look at these motherfuckers, man. There's always a lot of fucking people shopping, man. And like the brother from Sacramento said, get some extra water. That's what I'm about to do. But I might get some beans, just to have some beans. I love beans. But martial law is gonna come up because that's the next step to that movie. And in this movie, the Lord's movie, martial law has to happen next. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to happen right now or even tomorrow, but the things that are happening on Earth and in Babylon point to here comes martial law real soon. Better get your ass ready. And look at people are buying floodlight. Whew. But there's a couple of fat bitches with the fucking basket overlapped. That might be because they're just fucking fat, but still, we're about to see. I'm about to go up in the store, see what's cracking, and I'm here, so I'll be right back to keep talking about this movie, Lord willing. So next time I say shalom.